Okay, so I made a video called Atlanta Sexual Predator, and I made this video, I don't know, 3 years ago, and it was about a guy in Atlanta who was going around and pretending like he was single when he was actually married, and he had 11 to 17 to 20 kids, I don't know, and 7 or 8 baby mamas. Okay, so because of this video, because it's still up, because of this video, everyone in this man's life has contacted me. I'm talking about his fraternity brothers, his family members, his friends, like girls he slept with, and every couple of months a girl will contact me and, you know, want an update on this guy. His name is Glide. Me and him dated for a little while. Like, people want to know my backstory about me and this guy. Okay, me and him dated, and we dated for a little while, and he told me he had an ex-girlfriend that he was no longer with and that he had a daughter with her. He did not tell me he had 7 to 8 or 9, 10, damn 11 kids. Okay, he did not say anything. And so here's my thing about the swingers lifestyle, or just casually dating in Atlanta in general. Okay, I don't make videos about these Atlanta niggas out of nowhere, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not trying to sit here and be like this messy chick who wants to cause all of these problems, and I'm not the type of chick that's gonna go around here and blast a whole bunch of guys, you know what I mean? And that's my reputation after me making this one video about Glide. And so here's my thing, here's the one thing that I need people to understand. The reason why I made these videos to begin with is because I had so many girls contacting me hurt because of the lies this man told them. And so since that video, which had to be a couple of years ago, I said, I've had 3 or 4 girls contact me monthly dealing with this guy, or who have dealt with this guy, and they're getting to know this guy after they have already slept with him. Ladies, this is what you need to do when you meet a man, especially in Atlanta. You do the research on this dude first. And I don't mean he say, she say stuff, because we all gonna hear stuff about each other, good stuff and bad stuff. My reputation is either I'm a hoe or I'm a bitch, because I don't put up with a whole bunch of bullshit, okay? And then it's a whole bunch of guys out here saying they fucked me and they didn't, okay? That's just my reputation, and I live with that. Like, I'm okay with that, because a real man gonna step to me and not even give a fuck about that shit, because he gonna think I'm fine, number one. Number two, he know how to keep his mouth shut about our business, so he's not really even worried, you know, if I'm gonna make a YouTube video about him, because he ain't gonna be no lame nigga. When these women are contacting me and they're saying shit like, I got herpes from this guy, or this guy proposed to me and he gave me a ring and he didn't tell me that he was in a relationship with this girl and that girl, and it's like all of these girls, and they sending me proof that this is what he's doing. It's like, okay, they started asking me for help, so I was like, all right, here help comes, and I made the video. When you're put in a position to where a whole bunch of women are looking up to you, and they want you to help them with their life, you kind of get to a point where you don't really want to say no. You know, you wanna be the kind of person, okay, I'll help you out, especially when you understand where they're coming from. Ladies, please be careful when you're dating these guys. Do research on these guys first, beforehand. That's the mistake that I was making a lot. I would get to know a guy, maybe I'll share intimacy with him, and then after that, I would turn around and try to get to know him. What's ended up happening is these girls are, I guess they're Googling him some kind of way, and then they're finding the video that I put up of him on YouTube, and by that time it's too late. They done already had unprotected sex with them, and they're like, oh shit, he has all of these kids, what's so bad about protection? I don't know why he's not using it. I don't know why he's still not using it, okay? Even after I've made this video about him, even after all of the things that's happened between me and him in this video and this publicly lifestyle Atlanta shit going on, he's still not protecting himself. Apparently this isn't a behavior that's gonna change with him, and people are saying his wife knows that he does this and she doesn't care, and I'm like, you know what, listen, if you a chick, I'm telling you straight up, be careful. Just be careful, because I have no problem with men being promiscuous. I have no problem with men collecting pussy. I have no problem with you guys going out here and fucking girls who will allow you to fuck them. The fact that you guys have to trick bitches into giving you some pussy is crazy, especially if you a good looking dude. Like, if you a good looking dude, you should have no problem getting any pussy, so you shouldn't have to lie to a chick to get her to give it to you. If you married, especially in Atlanta, if you married, you will be able to tell a bitch that and she will still fuck you. That's what I don't understand. saying. Like, pussy is so easy to get in Atlanta. So I figured out with Glad, it ain't about the pussy. It ain't about the pussy. It's about the fact that he wants to manipulate the minds of these women. That's why I went ahead and made the video about it. It isn't that I'm hating that this nigga's collecting pussy. He can collect pussy all he wants to. But when you're dealing with women who are good women and you burn them like this, especially if they was really, really into you, you turn around and you propose to them, or you turn around and you give them herpes and shit like that, and you don't tell them that you're married and you got almost 17, 20, 55 kids. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. And then the men that know that he's doing this shit are doing the same shit, but they don't call each other out on the bullshit. Like, when did this type of behavior become okay amongst men? Like, to me, a real player is not gonna lie. A real player gonna tell you what's up. A real player is gonna be like, listen, I'm fucking such and such. This is how it's gonna be. This is what it is, and you can stay or go. It's up to you. At least a player ain't gonna steal your choice. But this nigga is a straight up lame. He's a straight up lame. And so when you see me make a video about a straight up lame, it's really simple. It's this simple. They're hurting these women. These women are also not so innocent. You might want to get to know a man first. Like, be his friend first. And that's what I always have to keep telling these girls over and over and over again. I'll say some shit like, how long have you known him? 3 months. 3 months? That's it? Y'all had sex already? Like, was you his friend first? Like, did you get to know him first? Did y'all talk a couple of times? Did you get to know his relationship status, what he's doing with his life? All of these things. These are things you have to get to know first. And that's what these girls are not doing when it comes to him, because he's such an attractive guy. And women are like this with a lot of guys. Like, if he's attractive, if he's walking around with muscles and a pretty smile and he well put together, bitches will forget to ask him the questions. They just as bad as niggas. Niggas to see a pretty girl, she got a fat ass, or she got a pretty smile, or she got, you know, she light skinned, or whatever the case may be. He ready to fuck without asking any questions. And that shit is disturbing. You guys got to get to know each other first, man, before you get in a situation where you physically hurt, you're emotionally hurt, or you're mentally hurt. That's the purpose of the videos. It's not to, I just want to expose some niggas on some drama shit. No, it's, this nigga is out here doing some fucked up shit. He passing around some kind of disease, because like I said, every month a new girl is hitting me up talking about either she got a disease by the nigga, or she's had a baby by the nigga, or she trying to put the nigga on child support, she trying to get him arrested, or some shit like that, some crazy shit like that. And they all call him by his real name. They never call him the nickname. See, I put his nickname out there. So when they hit me up and they call him by his real name, I know they know him. I know they know him. Then they start talking about who he is specifically, and it's like, yeah, same guy. So, you know, I just want ladies, especially ladies in Atlanta, you really gotta thoroughly start looking at these dudes' history, man. Really, like, really figure these people out. And I don't mean just by he say, she say, because a lot of people be lying. That's another thing. A lot of people in Atlanta lie, especially men. So you just gotta be careful, babe.